How's it going, guys? Ranger Squid here, coming at you with an update video because the plan has changed since my last one. So I have new ideas. Ideas got canceled basically or postponed, in a sense. So this is going to be unedited practically, and I am going to try to keep this concise. I'm going to try to just get through everything really quickly so that I can just move on and not have to worry about this video really. Long story short, I am going to be working on a couple different videos. First of all, the Butterfree video is postponed until I decide to motivate myself to actually do Butterfree runs. Mainly because the whole run just murdered my motivation the last time I died in it, and it just kind of ruined any kind of enjoyment in it. More so that every single second it just felt like I was dying and I shouldn't be, and I need to check more ranges that I didn't have calcs for and all that bullshit. Regardless, that's on hiatus. The world record progression video, that's started, but that's going to be a while. The what's it called? The album review, those are not gonna happen. I mentioned that in the last one. That's definitely confirmed. But I am still gonna do my top 100 at the end of the year, which was voted on by Twitter about in January. And so I'll be doing a top 100 at the end of the year. And then the other two things are going to be happening. There are going to be two different challenges. First one is just a bunch of different like Pokemon solo challenges. Basically, so the one I'm currently working on is Pokemon Emerald with Gulpin only, and I'm almost done with the whole challenge itself. I'm currently at the Elite Four, so we will see how far I get into that. Hopefully that will come out soon because I just need to comb through the video and then just doing a voiceover with a script and everything. I tried doing the voiceover about a week and a half ago, but it just didn't sound good, and I'm going to delete it. Sorry about that. I apologize. I have been nonstop working the last week and 2 days. And it's been a lot of fun, but I am exhausted every single day. So it's been kind of hard to work on anything. The other one that I thought of that I'm going to be starting to do hopefully tonight or tomorrow is a monotype challenge in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Basically, I'm going to play through the games, but only with one type. And the extra challenge of this is that, yeah, sure, I could use other generations, but I'm only going to use Generation 8 Pokemon. I'm not going to be using any old generation Pokemon. Now, the one exception of this is that if I can't catch a Pokemon of the type until a certain point, then I use my starter until that point. And that basically is till the wild area, so up until the end of Rival 2. So that's not bad at all. Just, I have to do raids for that and hopefully catch it and or find it in the wild. So those are going to be the challenges, and also I'll be doing a tier list with that. Just kind of see how I rank everything. Those I was looking into a little bit today are going to be quite the challenge because there's only about 3 to 6 of each type in the Generation 8 decks in the new Pokemon list. So when it comes to new Pokemon, we might be a little bit, let's just say, screwed, especially with certain types. I'm also going to be playing on the hardest version for that type. So, for example, the normal type, I'm going to be playing on, I'm thinking Pokemon Sword, because Gordy is definitely harder than Alistair, and we can easily get payback or something, or like another dark type move for the normal types. And then, for example, for the fire one, I'm obviously going to play on Sword. But for the grass one, or the flying one, I'll do Shield. because the ice gym is a lot harder. So that's just kind of the quick summary of everything that I'm going to be doing. The digital versus physical of Sword and Shield is completely postponed because of the fact that I'm sorry, I should have done this when I was more awake, but I didn't really have any other time to do it. The physical versus digital video was going to be made, but then the DLC actually added about roughly 1 second of lag every time you open up the bag, and who knows what other types of lag that there is in the game now. Plus, there's the 2 or 3 seconds that you add to the DLC. So for the speedrunning purposes, it's just not a video that really can be made unless I redo it again and get new video of everything from before that. And also the fact that I have 1.2 copies of everything. So until they make a patch where they remove that lag that they added, because, good job Game Freak for that, we won't be able to we will not be able to do anything. Let's see. Any other videos was I working on? I do not think so. I have other solo challenge videos ideas. I have Nuzlocke ideas that I'm still trying to work on. This one's a very tough one that I'm partially working on, not really right now, but in the future I'll be working on it once I get through the Gulpin only challenge. I want to start on the Sword and Shield ones because those ones will be, in my opinion, a lot of fun, and I also just know how to get through the game. Also, in it, I'm going to be basically banning X items. I'm going to be putting a level limit on how many levels I can be over the... Well, no, I actually don't want to do that because that's just for a Nuzlocke. And I'm going to limit how much I can Dynamax because I want to see if it's possible to get through without too much Dynamaxing, or basically try to limit how much I use Dynamax. If I have to use Dynamax, I will, and that will factor into the tier list of how many times I Dynamax and how much time I spend on the file itself. So that's kind of it. I've been just kind of working, and this past weekend my room was painted, and everything, as you can see behind me, is literally gone. As you can see, my entire room is practically blank. So my room is very different. But I'm hoping to kind of recover. Hopefully my body recovers soon, and I can actually start working on stuff. I started working on my Gulpin challenge again tonight, mainly just grinding and trying the Elite Four for the God knows 50th time at this point. Yes, the Elite Four is really hard for that. That's a little spoiler for you for when the Gulpin only challenge comes out. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to leave a like if you enjoyed it. And as always, have a wonderful day. And this time, I didn't say subscribe because this is just an update video, and I don't want you to fucking subscribe because there's an update video. I want you to subscribe when I do the Gulpin only challenge or when I post anything else that's actually really cool. Anyway, have a good night, and I will see you all in the next video.